Hello everyone, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
So today we have session for mock test which was given to you. Okay, so how was the time mock test? Were you guys able to do it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Few questions not able to solve. Question number 10.
Oh, yeah, we will go question by question.
Yeah, okay.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Okay, so question 1, were you able to do it or anyone have doubt in it?
Yeah, sir, I have not.
20, 25, 30, 40. Okay. 1 minute. Okay. Can you tell me the values? Can you read the question? Okay. First, let us the random variable. There are 4 startups, right? Xi with the random variable represent the profit in ith startup. Okay. So in the first startup, can someone read the question statement? Possible.
So the profits are 20, 25, 30, and 40.
Okay.
And for each, the loss is 10.
Yeah, and probabilities.
Yeah.
Hello.
The probabilities are 0.1, I think, and
1, 0.1,
0.3.
0.2, 0.3, 0.1.
okay, thanks. Yeah. Okay. So let x1 be the random variable represent the profit in the first startup, right? So in the first startup, I will get either the profit of plus 20 with probability 0.1, or I will lose 10 lakhs with probability 0.9, right? Similarly, in the second startup, I will either gain plus 25 or lose minus 10. The probabilities for getting a profit in second startup is 0.2, right?
So
So
for second, the probability is 0.3.
it's 0.3.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
0.3, and it would be then
Third one is
0.2 for 30, sir. It will be.
okay 0.7 over here, and similarly in the third startup you will gain a profit of plus 30 and a loss of minus 10, and their respective probabilities are 0.2 and 0.8, right? And similarly for the fourth startup, it would be plus 40 or minus 10 with probability 0.1 and 0.9. Any doubt till now? Were you able to like write it like that by reading the question?
Sorry to disturb you, Ishan.
Yeah.
Now, one more mock test, it's there, it's uploaded. Are we discussing that also?
We will be discussing if you are guys having doubt in any question of that.
Yes,
Those are
sir.
the extra questions we were having.
Just now I'm seeing that actually mock test 2. I'm not aware of that.
Sir,
Okay.
I have some doubts in the practice mock test.
Yeah, after the time one, we'll move to practice.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay.
Answer is minus 13.5.
Okay. So is it clear till this step? Like, were you able to do it?
I did it, sir.
Okay, so now the expected profit in the first startup would be 20 times 0.1 plus
19.
minus 10.9, right? Similarly, you can find expected value of profit in second startup, in the third startup, and fourth startup. But in general, you have to find the overall profit, right? So in general, you have to find this. So by using the property of expectation, you can simply add all the four values and you will get your answer. Okay, is this clear? Or anyone having doubt in it?
No, sir.
No.
So why we are calculating the loss? Means minus 10.
Minus 10 because if the startup didn't succeed, then you will lose some money, right? You will also losing minus 10 lakhs. So
But in the question, it's given that we need to calculate only the profit part. No?
yeah, a negative profit indicates loss, right?
Yeah, but still they gave that there is a probability that 10 lakhs of loss will be incurred in every case. So we have to consider that also.
Yeah, you have to consider that also, right?
Okay, okay, sir.
Okay. Okay. For the second question, were you able to do it? I think similar question is in the practice assignment as well.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Okay, great. Third question.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It's the property of binomial distribution, right? N is equals to 10 means n is small. So it would be symmetric only around 0.5, right? Okay. This one,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
everyone, no one is doubting it.
Can you please explain this once?
Okay.
I actually did it like adding it 20 n into n plus 1 by 2 and then dividing it by 21.
Yeah, that's all you have to do, right? Okay. So, okay. So okay. There are 21 keys. Okay. The chance of selecting a key is equally likely. Okay. Will not use that I did not open the lock in the upcoming trials. Number of trials required. Okay. So let X be the number of trials to open the door, right? So in general, if you see your X, minimum value that X can take is 1 because it is possible that the first key you select will open the door. If first key didn't open, then you will move to second, third, and so on. You will move on till 21st key will definitely open the door if first 20 didn't. Because in total there are 21 keys and one is definitely the open the door, right? And one thing, if you notice that each key has equally likely to be selected. Okay. So for selecting the first key and probability that first key will open, it is 1 by 21, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
When you move to second key, okay. So what happens is okay, there are 21 keys. 20 keys won't open the door, right? And one key will open. So first key which you selected should not open the door, right? Only then you will move to second trial. The probability of selecting
It's
first
without
key.
replacement, na? It's without
Yeah.
replacement. So 21, how it came? 20 left. So one key will open and 19 won't open, na?
No.
No.
For the first trial, there are 21 keys, right? In total, out of which 20 key will not open the door and one key will open the door. So in the first trial, you should get a failure. Only then you will move to second trial for success.
That first key we are throwing, we are not using again.
Yeah. So that's what I'm talking about. In the first trial, you must use one of these 20 keys. So probability of selecting any of these 20 keys is 20 by 21. After that, in second trial, you are left with only 20 keys, of which 19 won't open the door and one will open the door. So probability that second key will open the door is 1 out of 20. So it is again 1 by 21, right? Is this thing clear?
Yes,
Why
sir.
it's 1 by 21 for second trial?
No, sir. Can you explain again?
Okay. Okay, see.
My second key will be 1 by 21.
Sir, I don't think we need to calculate it because he said it is equally likely that each key has a probability to open.
Yeah,
the-
each key has
Automatically
equally
it will be
likely to
1 by
open the door,
21.
but it doesn't tell you like number of trials. For number of
Yeah, I
trials,
mean-
you have to compute.
Yeah, that we have to, but still for everything P of x equal to x will be 1 by 21 directly.
Yeah, it would be 1 by 21, but if there is some modification in the question we
Yeah,
made,
I
it
mean,
won't be
then
1 by
we need to
21.
calculate. Yeah.
So you must know the logic behind it, right? Okay, so see, x equal to 2 means I will open the door in the second trial, right?
Yes, that means first trial failed.
It means I should get failure in first and then success in second trial, right?
Success in second or out of 20 trials, 2 to 21.
So in the first trial to get a failure, there are 21 keys, right? Out of which only 1 will give me success and 20 will give me failure, right?
Yes.
So if I have any of these 20, I will get failure. So probability
Yes.
of getting a key which will give me failure is 20 by 21, right?
Yes.
Then for the second trial, I am left with only 20 key because 1 key is already used in the first trial. So
Yes.
out of these 20, 19 give me failure and 1 give me success only because only 1 key will open the door. So it would be 1 by 20 to get success in the second trial. So it's
Yes.
again 1 by 21. Is it clear now?
Yes,
The
yes,
one who
yes,
was
sir. Yes, sir.
okay. Yeah. Similarly, for third trial, it would be 1 by 21, and for all, it would be 1 by 21. Okay. Now you have to find the expected value of x, which is nothing but expected
Yeah, now
number of
we'll
trials.
get.
11.
Yes, yes,
11
now I will get.
You can just use the sum of
n plus 1
n,
divided by 2.
n natural numbers, right? 21, 21 plus 1 by 2, which is nothing but 11. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Any doubt in it? Anyone?
No, sir.
No doubts.
Okay. Moving further, this one.
No, sir.
No doubt.
I
Sir.
have
No doubt.
doubts. Sir. I have doubts, sir. Can you explain, sir?
Okay. What's your doubt in it?
I can't go. I cannot get answers, sir. Correct answer.
You don't have to
How
actually
does-
find. I think you just have to. Okay. See. One thing you need to know is correlation coefficient R tells you about the linear
Yes.
relationship, right?
Yes, sir.
Linear relationship only. Okay. So if I would have this straight line, it would be R equal -1, right?
Yes.
But if you look here, a relation is something y minus. I'm taking negative common. It would be something like that. Some quadratic equation, right?
Yes.
If you plot the curve for it, for every increase in y, there will be decrease in this value.
Yes.
Yes, and this decrease is quadratic, not linear. So it would be negative, but not be perfectly -1 because -1 perfectly it would be only when it is a linear relationship. For quadratic, it would be never perfectly 1 or -1. So that's why it lies between -1 and 0. Okay.
Yes.
And another thing you can do is you can just plug in the 20 value,
Sir,
but it
please
would be
repeat
very
again,
long.
sir. Please repeat again. Repeat again.
Okay. See, correlation coefficient tells us about the linear relationship, right? So it will take value -1 only when there is perfect negative relation, linear relation.
Okay. Okay.
If you look at this equation, there is negative quadratic relation. So the relation is negative, we know, but it won't be perfectly -1 because it is not linear, it is quadratic, right?
Okay.
So that's why it would take value.
Oh, it
in the
varies from -1 to 0. It varies
Yeah.
from -1 to 0.
Okay, this one, I think it was pretty straightforward question. Any doubt in it? Question number 6, anyone?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No.
Okay, question number 7, anyone?
No,
No, sir.
No, sir, no.
Okay, you just have to plug in the value 0, 1, 2 and you get the value.
0, 1, 2, then
Add
corresponding.
up to 1. Okay, this one.
No,
No,
sir.
sir, no, sir.
Okay, this one. You all need to remember that variance is maximum when p is equals to half, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, please, do this.
Okay. Okay, so variance of binomial, if x follows binomial n comma p, right? The variance of x would be maximum
2n,
p is equals to 0.5.
0.5, yes.
0.5. Okay. So you know that variance of x is nothing but 40. And you also know the formula for it is np times 1 minus p. And we know it is the maximum variance, right? It means p equals half. So n equals 160, right?
Not 60, 160. Yes.
Okay. Clear till this point or any doubt?
Yes, sir.
Can you repeat, sir? I just missed it, sir. Please.
Okay. So if a random variable x follows binomial n comma p, then its variance will be maximum for p is equals to 0.5, right?
Yes, sir.
So we know that maximum variance is 40. So we know the variance of formula is nothing but np times 1 minus p. If I plug in, I know the maximum variance 40, right? It would be equal to 40 only when my p is equals to 0.5.
Yes, sir.
So I plug in the value of p as 0.5 and I get the value of n, right? 160.
Yes,
Is it
sir.
clear?
Got it. Got it.
Okay, any doubt till question number 9, anyone?
Sir, can you show me the back question, that 7th one? Which
7th one. Okay, you just have to plug in the values 0, 1 and 2 and
0,
add up
1,
to
2.
1. You want me to do it?
No,
I
sir.
can't find this question in my this. Can you just show me this?
It's just your it may be shuffled to some other question number.
Okay, sir. I'll just see it.
It's a different question for someone.
Yeah,
Question
number
is not there for me, sir.
Normal, it is in tabular form.
in your it may be second question, right?
Yeah, sir, it is in second question.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is there. There.
Yeah.
Second question. Yes.
Okay. Question number 10. Anyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, I have problem.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so there are 10 cars in a row. 11 cars in a row. Find exactly 5 cars. Okay. Okay. So see what the question is. There are total of 11 spaces, right? To park the car. Okay. And John parked his car not at the either end, right? It has parked somewhere in the middle. Suppose this is the John's car, right? Okay. So when he parked, all the parking gets full, right? He parked his car among the 10 other cars. So all the 11 spaces get filled, right? On his return, what should happen is there should be no car beside him. Like this should be empty. This plot should be empty, right? And out of the remaining 8, only 4 spaces should be filled, right? Then including his car, there will be total of 5 cars in the whole parking, right? Is it clear till this step?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So in how many ways you can select 4 spaces out of 8? It is 8C4. If any 4 spaces filled out of these 8C4 ways, right? Which is nothing but 70.
Can you explain these 4 ways? 4 spaces should be filled. Can you show once?
Okay. So the question says that John parked his car, right? He parked his car, let's say, in that place, the pink region, right? This is
Yes.
John's car. And
Yes.
when he parked, all this parking space were filled,
Yes.
right? On his return, in how many it is possible that there should be no car besides John's car, right? This should be empty
Yes.
and this should be empty.
Yes.
And out of remaining 8 spaces, which is this, only 4 spaces should be filled because there are only 5 cars, including John's car, in the parking.
Yes. Yes.
Right? So in how many ways you can fill the 4 places of this remaining 8C4 ways,
Yes.
which is nothing but 70 ways. I think that's the answer, right? Exactly 5 cars are still occupied. Both neighboring parking plots around this car are empty. Any doubt in it? Anyone?
No, sir.
No, sir. Clear. No.
No, sir.
Okay. Question number 11.
Yes, sir.
Sir, explain it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 2 players for Sam wins if 6 point before Nina throws sum of 7. Okay. 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 So the question says that 2 players Sam and Nina are playing the game, right? Sam will win if he throws a sum of 6 points. And Nina will win if she throws a sum of 7 points, right? This much information is given to you. So the probability that Sam will win is, let's say it is an even T that Sam will win. So in how many, total number of ways is, total number of outcome is 36 when you throw a pair of dice, right? Your favorable outcome is getting a sum of 6. So you can get sum of 6 when you get either 1,5, 2,4, 3,3, 4,2 or 5,1, right? So you will win only if you get any of these 5 outcomes. So probability of Sam winning is 5 by 36. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Similarly, probability of Nina winning the game is 6 by 36 because you can get sum of 7 if you throw 1,6, 2,5, 3,4, 4,3, 5,2 or 6,1, right?
Yes.
Okay. So now question says that Nina begins the game. And you have to find the probability of Nina winning. Okay. So look at all the possibilities. First is, it is possible that Nina wins in her, let's say it is an event F. That Nina wins in, Nina gets a sum of 7. Nina can win in her first throw, right? In her first throw, if you get the sum of 7, she won the game, right? Because she begins the game.
Yes, sir.
Or it can happen is in first throw, Nina didn't get the sum of 7. Then it's the Sam's turn. Sam also didn't get the, okay, it is even T. Sam didn't get the sum of 6. Then again, Nina turns. Okay, it is Nina's turn. Sam. Then Nina won the game. right? It is also a possibility. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Another is Nina lost in her first chance, then Sam lost in his first chance. Then again Nina lost in her second chance. Then Sam lost in his second chance. Then Nina wins the game. It is the third possibility, and it will keep on going on like that, right?
Yes.
So if you look at the probability of F is nothing but 6/36. F complement will be 30/36, right? Probability of E is 5/36, so E complement would be 31/36. Then F it would be 6/36 plus again 30/36, 31/36, and it gets whole squared of this again because this is this much, and again this is the same. Then 6/36, and it will keep on going like that. Any doubt till this step?
No, sir.
Anyone?
Sir, could you
No,
move your
sir.
notepad a bit up? I can't see the lower part. Thank you. Sir, could you move your notepad just a little up? I can't
Is
see
it clear till? Is it clear now?
a little more. I can't see the lower line.
Visible.
Clear right
Yes, visible.
Visible. I think you may have zoomed a bit. I think. Okay. We will try it. Okay. So if you take 6/36 common here, you see it is 1 plus 30/36 into 31/36 plus 30/36 into 31/36 whole squared. It will go on like that. So if you notice, it is nothing but infinite GP with common difference this, common ratio this, right? So using the formula for infinite GP, you will get your answer, right? We are multiplying it all here because they are throwing drawing independently, right? It is
Yes,
given in
sir.
the question as well. That's why we are simply multiplying it. Any doubt in it, or is it clear to everyone?
Sir,
Yes, it's now clear. Actually, I misinterpreted the question. I thought
Sir,
that Nina gave sum of 7 points before Sam gives a sum of 6 points. That as a winning combination, I thought entirely. But it is just like if you give the sum of 7 points, then Nina wins.
Yeah, it is like that.
Yeah,
Sir,
I misinterpret the entire question.
Okay,
could you please also advise, like this used infinite GP formula, no, sir? Like
Yeah.
that, which all basic formulae we need to know for being able to use them, sir? Because it's some people like me have been out of school since more than 15 years, more than 20 years.
So basic formula is sum of first.
I mean, what
n.
I'm trying to ask is, can I just note that, okay, I need to know the GP, infinite GP formula, and like that, some basic things I should
Yeah,
take
you
from
need to know.
somewhere.
Yeah, you should know. At least these two you should know.
Which two, sir?
These two.
Sum of first n, which is n into n plus 1 by 2, no, sir?
Yeah, and it is
Sir,
a upon 1
wouldn't
minus
it
the.
be available as a hint in the question?
No. It is given as hint only if we haven't covered it. There is special tutorial on it, right?
Okay.
Oh, this
And
one
we
had
have
it.
already worked on a lot of question in which it was given as hint, right?
So,
Sir,
what is
also
the
the
formula
E.
here? A upon, what was that?
Okay, a upon 1 minus r. So if the GP series is something like this with the common ratio r, right? There's a multiple of r getting multiplied.
Okay, sir.
So on. So a is the first term and r is this common ratio.
Okay, sir. And other than these, is there any kind of any progression sums that we need to know for the quiz as basic expectation?
No, nothing
So e to
more
the
than
power
this.
lambda, I guess.
Yeah, whatever maximum used in the graded assignment or the tutorial, maximum thing you can expect is that. Nothing out of the box.
Okay, sir.
One thing I want to ask, is there any chance in the end term arithmetic or geometric progression, like different nominator?
Different numerator.
Like all are not same, like here all are one. Then we have to
No. In the previous question it
subtract.
wasn't one. We took 6 by 36 common, then it become one, right? Our
Yeah,
earlier
yeah.
equation was this.
No. This is fine, but in the exam, is there any
Yeah.
chance that arithmetic or geometric progression?
It won't be combined. You won't get AGP. You will get only GP or only AP, something like that.
Okay.
Okay. Any doubt? Anyone till now, till this question?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, 12th question is any doubt or is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, 13th question.
Can you do it?
Any doubt?
Clear,
Anyone?
sir.
Clear? Okay. Okay, question number 14.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Doubt, sir.
Yes, sir. Doubt.
Doubt. Okay. Question number 15.
Question number 50. I cannot got correct answer, sir.
No,
I
sir.
got 2.62. Why, sir?
2.62. It's correlation range between 0 and 1 only.
I check.
the correct one.
but
I got it.
Yeah, you may have made some calculation mistake, I think.
The
Check your
calculation
calculation.
errors.
I will already check, but not getting. Why, sir? I don't know.
Okay, what is the covariance you are getting between the two?
Covariance. I think I will check. Covariance 12.
Covariance 12.
Standard deviations x. Standard deviation for I say x or marks 2.1, and for IQ got 2.19.
No, do root 20.
Okay. I think values are 833,547, right?
833,547.
It is, let's say,
15,
15,
12, 11,
15, 12,
14,
11,
17,
14, 17, and
15.
15.
Yes.
Okay, so first let's find the covariance. I think. But which covariance you have found? Or population or sample?
No,
Covariance
he told
not
without dividing the number. 12 is the xi minus x bar into yi minus y bar.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that's 12. Okay. You got the numerator. Okay. In a denominator, you need to find, I think, standard deviation, right?
Standard deviations.
Okay. Should be should get something for you are finding standard deviation or you are finding summation xi minus x bar whole square under root.
I got standard deviation 2.1.
2.1. Okay, let's see.
Yes.
I think you may have done sample. Something, right? This.
Sample, yes, samples.
Okay. So you got standard deviation of X. Okay. Standard deviation of Y. Similarly, I
That
think
is
you
got
have done this.
2.19. That is a sample.
2.19, right?
Yes.
Okay, now let's check the formula. Okay, so what you did is you find RS summation xi minus x bar whole yi minus y bar. This is just numerator, right?
Yes.
And in denominator, you put standard deviation of x times standard deviation of y, right?
Yes.
But the actual formula for it is, there are two formulas. Either it is covariance divided by standard deviation of each, or it is summation xi minus x bar yi minus y bar whole upon under root summation
Both are same, sir.
Yeah, these two are same. So what you have did is you have taken numerator from this and denominator from this. If you have computed covariance from here, right? So
Yes.
covariance you have to divide by 5 as well, because you are taking it as sample. It is you have taken sample, right? It is sample.
Yes, samples.
So covariance should also be sample. So if I take here covariance, sample covariance of x and y, it is coming out to be 2.4 now.
Okay, sir. God,
You
that's
missed
why.
that division of 5, right?
Okay, sir. Got it, sir. Thanks, sir.
Okay. I think we're left with 14th question, right? Or you guys are having doubt in it, or is it clear?
Sir,
Yeah,
I have doubts, sir.
Okay. Okay. See, when this question is pretty much easy if you convert everything into seconds, because converting 100 seconds to minutes, it's also a tedious task to do.
Yes, I've converted it, but like I was not getting the
I just
perfect.
took 100 by 60
7 by
and I
30.
computed. I got the answer.
Okay, so
100 by 60.
it forms uniform. It follows uniform 1 to 6 minutes, right? So in seconds, it would be 60,360.
Yes, sir.
Right? You need to find the probability that he will complete the box of donuts within 4 minutes. 4 minutes means 240 seconds, right? Given he lost the challenge. He lost the challenge, it means he has already taken more than 100 seconds.
Yeah, greater than 100.
By using the formula for conditional probability, right? And the numerator part becomes Is it clear till this step?
Sir, both are intersections. So intersection is x greater than 100.
Intersection means the common region, right?
Probability of yes, common region is x greater than 100. That will be right or wrong?
Greater than 100 and less than 240, right? If you draw it, this is 100,
Okay,
this is
okay.
240. So greater than 100
That's
is this
why I got
complete, less than 240 is complete. Common region is between 100 and 240, right?
okay, got
And then you can split
That's
it as
why I got wrong answer.
then you can simply just plug in the formula for CDF of uniform distribution and compute the values, right?
You
Is
got
it clear? Or anyone any doubt in
Clear,
this?
sir. Yeah.
yes, sir.
Okay. Any other doubt in the time mock test? Anyone?
Sir, that question 10 about the cars, I don't know. I'm completely confused about John's own car, the 3 spaces. Won't they also change? I mean, the slots.
No, okay, see. Let's, okay, when John enters the parking slot, right? He enters first, right?
Yes.
What he notices, he parked his car not at the either end. It means he has parked somewhere in the middle, right? And at that time, the parking is completely full. It is given that John parked his car among 10 other cars. It means the parking is completely full now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, when he returns, what should happen is his neighboring slot should be empty.
Yes.
Okay. He has parked his car. Nobody is moving his car from the park. Right? His park is fixed here.
Okay, it's fixed. We are not selecting this.
Yeah. Two neighboring spaces are empty. Only 8 spaces are remaining. And you know that there are exactly 5 cars, including John's car, right?
Yeah.
So it means that out of these 8, 4 spaces should be filled only.
So in a way, we have fixed John's car and the 2 spaces next to him. It's like this is given to us.
Yeah, that's why it is given to you.
That is given to us, that it's fixed. Those slots are fixed. We don't have to choose those now because it's already fixed.
Yeah, that's what this first statement tells about, right?
Yeah. Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay. Anyone, anything else? In the time box?
No, sir.
Question
Sir, I
number-
have a doubt in question number 12 too.
This one?
Yeah, this one.
Okay, 1/3, 1/6, 1/2. Okay. This is your random variable, right? It takes value 0, 1, and 2. Probability 1/3, 1/6, and 1/2, right?
Yes.
You need to find f of 1. You know what is f of 1?
It's integration. We need to do the integration thing.
No. Integration is for continuous random variable. Discrete is.
It's discrete, yeah.
It is just this, right? F of x.
Okay.
X. It means x equals 0 plus x equals 1, right?
Yes.
1/3 plus 1/6 is 1/2.
Okay.
Is it clear?
Yeah, this is clear. So I was confusing with this F because it's written F, so I was thinking that it's
Capital F is the CDF. CDF is x less than equal to x.
So I have a doubt in question number 2. Can you explain that once?
Question number 2.
Yes, sir. That's the one. I took 4 questions each from mathematics and statistics as compulsory, so I took that as 8C4, 8C4.
Okay.
And then the remaining 2 questions, I thought we can do it like 2 questions can be chosen from 4 in math and 0 from statistics, or 1 question each from statistics and math, or 2 questions from statistics and 0 from math. So, but I'm not getting.
Okay, yeah. What happens is that it becomes multiple cases. Let me just show you an example. Okay. This is, let's say, maths question, 8 questions, right? And other one is stats, right? Again, 8 questions. Okay. So see, first you have chosen 4 questions in maths, right?
Yeah.
Let's say I'm choosing these 4. And in stats also the same, right? After that, you are saying that you are choosing 2 here, 2 in the mathematics. Let's say 6 and 7, right? Okay. So your case 1 is you chose 1 to 4 and then 6, 7 in maths, and 1 to 4 in stats, right? This is my first case, right? According to your calculation.
Sir.
Okay. Next case. Okay. Let's see. According to your calculation, these two should be different cases. Case 2 is I have chosen 3, 4, and 6, 7 as my first 4 question, right? 8C4 and 1 to 4 in stats again. And now I have to select 2 questions from maths, right? I am taking it as 1, 2. So again, question done are 1 to 4, 6, 7 in maths and 1 to 4 in stats. These two are same cases, but according to your calculation, it should be different.
Yeah.
So that's
I
why
got the mistake, so I'll solve it again. Yeah, thank you, sir.
Yeah, make the cases like 4, 6, 5, 5, and 6, 4.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Anyone, anything else? Time mock?
Another mock test is there, no? There I have doubt.
Yeah, in this time mock, I think someone was asking question 13 as well, maybe. Anyone?
Yes, sir. I would also like to.
Okay. Question number 13, right?
Yes, sir.
100 greater than equal to 50. Okay, you know that x follows exponential lambda, right? And you need to give an x greater than equal to 50. Okay. First, let's use the conditional probability formula, right? So it would be x greater than equal to 100 intersection with x greater than equal to 50.
Yes, sir.
Divided by x greater than equal to 50, right? Numerator, what will be the intersection? Intersection would be x greater than equal to 100. Because if you look at the number line, this is my 50, this is 100. X greater than 100 is this much area, greater than 50 is this much area. So common area is all the region greater than 100.
Okay.
Denominator is greater than equal to 50, right? I can write it as like this.
Yes.
Okay. Now we know the CDF formula for exponential. It is 1 minus
1 minus e raised to minus lambda.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
It becomes minus 100 lambda upon raised to minus 50 lambda, right?
Yes, sir.
Which is nothing but e raised to the power minus 50 lambda, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now if we move to RHS, our RHS was this, right? Write it as again using the formula for PDF minus lambda z. So on these two are equal only when z equals 50, right?
Okay.
Sir, question number 5, 6, 7.
Is it clear? Any other doubt on time now?
So question number 5, 6, 7.
You have just joined, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we have already discussed it. You can check it later.
So 5, 6, 7, all three have been discussed?
Yeah, we have discussed it all. I think fifth we have discussed. Sixth is just a property of median. Multiplication.
So can you show that approach, please? 6 and 7, if it is not covered, please do. Otherwise, I will see the fifth one.
So question number 6, it says that median of all the x's is 15, right? If I double all the observations, my median will also get doubled. Right? Another way to see is, let's say these are my observation, right?
Yeah.
These are my x. So median here is 2. Now I double each observation. Now my median becomes 4.
Yes.
See, if I double all my observation, my median is also getting doubled.
Yes.
So my median is 30. If I double, now I am subtracting 2 from each observations. So my median will also get subtracted by 2. As an example, you can see when this was your data, your median was 2.
Yes, sir.
Subtract 2 from each observation, minus 1, 0, 1. Your median will be 0.
Yes.
So you see that it is median is also getting subtracted by 2 if each observation is subtracted by 2. So your new median is 28, right?
So can we expect these type of questions, sir, in the exam?
Yeah, week 1 to 4 weights 25%, right?
25. Is it 25%?
Okay, so for weightage, it's 1 to 4 is 25%, 5
Okay.
to 8 is 25%, 9, 10 is 25%, and 11, 12 is 25%.
Okay.
Approximately.
Approximately. Okay. Thank you.
Sir, question number 7 आपने किया हुआ है क्या?
Question number 7, you just have to plug in the value 0, 1, and 2, and it should add up to 1, right? Because it is probability mass function.
तो
Then
sir
you can
इसमें
find
like for 0 1 for 0 plus then plus 1 p of 0 p of 1 p of 2 तीनों ऐड करना है ना?
Yeah, it should add up to 1, right? Only then it would be PMF.
So then I need to plug the value of z is equal to 0. So can you just begin that line alone? I will solve it because I could not write that one.
Okay, so the PMF is something K3CX, right?
Yes.
So X equal to 0 would be K3C0 by 3C3 minus 0.
Yes.
Similarly, for 1, it would be 3C1, 3C2, 3C2 by 3C1, right? So they add up to 1. 3C0 is nothing but 1. Then 3C3 is also 1. 3C1 is
Sir,
nothing
then
but...
I calculated. Okay. Sir, I calculated by this way only, but my answer, how it became interpret?
So it's getting 3K is equals to 1, right? K is equals to 1 by 3. 3C0 is 1. 3C3 is also 1, right?
Okay, sir.
3C1 is 3. 3C2 is also 3. So 3 by 3, it's all 1, right? Yes. We are left with K plus K plus K.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Anyone, any other doubt?
Sir,
Sir,
in
question
the
number 8.
mathematics, sir, in the mathematics and statistics, that question, that number 2, I guess.
Question number 8.
Question number 2, you just move.
Sir,
this one?
No, the second question. Yeah. So I have done it in like I have taken mathematics m plus s equals to 10, and I have given m greater than equals to 4 and s greater than equals to 4, and then I've taken the cases. So is this the way, or there is a better way of doing it?
Greater than equal to 4, like you have to like 4
like
from...
I have taken say I have taken the total m, like m is the total number of questions from mathematics and s is the total number of questions from statistics. So I have taken that m plus s equals to 10, and m should be greater than equals to 4, and s should be greater than equals to 4, and then I've taken the cases like 4, 6, 5, 5.
That's the only way. That's the only way.
Okay, sir.
Yes, someone is saying question number 8, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what should be the answer according to you?
Sir, question number 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, last 2, first 3 or first 2 and last 2.
We have already discussed this. You can check it later on.
Okay, sir. Thanks, sir.
So I have a doubt in the graded assignment question. Can I ask it now, or should I ask it at the end of the session?
At the end.
Okay.
We'll just quickly go through the practice. Okay, just give me a minute. I will.
Can you explain this first question? Hello?
Sir said just 1 minute.
Ah, okay, okay. Is anyone solved this mock?
No. I came to know now only. You told no that time.
I'm doing right now, slowly.
Me too. So, are you getting the question number 3 answered?
Yeah, I got it. It's based on Bayes theorem and conditional probability.
This one, first one?
No, first one is just simply a Venn diagram in which B is actually A's complement. B is A's complement. Only then
I
this.
got the third option for this particular question. I got third option.
Got the answer for this first question?
I got fourth answer, 0.1875. I don't know.
Okay, yeah. First question, were you able to do it or any doubt in it?
Please explain once. Please explain.
Okay. Here, see, it is given to you that A and B are mutually exclusive, right?
Yes.
What you mean by mutually exclusive? It is.
A intersection B equals to 5.
Yeah, it is 0, right?
Yes.
A complement and B complement are also mutually exclusive.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I can write it as A union B whole complement.
Can we write 0 instead of pi?
It's probability, right? Probability would be 0. A intersection B would be 5.
Okay, because that is also there in next 7th or 8th question. 0 is given. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So now I can write this complement as 1 minus probability A union B.
Yes.
Probability A union B is nothing but 1, right? So probability of A plus probability of B.
Probability of S is 1 now. Probability of sample space is 1.
Yeah, but from here I have computed that it is also equal to 1, right?
Okay.
Then I know that probability of A intersection B is 0 because they are mutually exclusive.
Yes.
I think probability of A is given to be as 0.25, right? So probability of B is 0.75. Then you have to find the multiplication of 2, right?
Yes. Can you explain with Venn diagram?
Okay. Is it clear? Like any doubt in
Clear.
this calculation,
Clear.
anyone?
So again, we need to remember this formula: A complement intersection B complement is equal to A union B complement.
You can remember it or you can do it through Venn diagram, right? If this is your A, this is your B, right? A complement would be this area, right?
Yes.
And B complement would be that area. So common area, common area would be all except this, right? Which is nothing but complement of A union B, everything except this area.
Yes.
So that is, you can also visualize it.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Yeah.
I came to here after that. I couldn't approach with Venn diagram.
Till which
Actually,
step?
which formula we have to remember? Actually, in this there is nothing formula to remember, right?
This conversion.
No, that is there is no formula, right? Because
not
in the question it is telling that A and B are mutually exclusive. So probability of
this conversion. A complement intersection B complement. A union B whole complement. This.
Okay, that is
this conversion.
Okay. That is.
So answer is 0, sir.
No, we have computed till here, right? We have
Sir, is
computed
this-
probability of A, probability of B, and then we have to find probability of A into probability of B.
Sir, is this a mock question?
Yeah, it is the second mock. I think mock test practice, if you haven't seen. You were given two mock tests. One is the timed one, and after timed one, this one was also made available. Have you all done this mock
No,
test?
this anyway,
Yes,
I was
sir.
not aware of. Okay.
First question clear or any
Yes,
doubt?
sir.
Clear.
No doubt.
Question number 2.
Yes, sir.
Sample variance is given, and you should know that adding 10 won't affect the sample variance. So you directly take 20/2. Don't
Yes.
do calculations. Right?
Yes. Question number 3, please explain.
Okay, question number 3.
सर क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 आपने एक्सप्लेन किया हुआ है क्या बिफोर दिस सेशन इन दिस सेशन?
Yeah, question number 2 is sample variance is 20.2, right?
Yes.
If I add 10 to each observation, the sample variance don't get affected by addition of all.
And it will remain 10.
So it would remain 20.2, right?
Yes,
Sir,
yes.
these type of questions, if you give, it will be little helpful for us in the exam. With little scoring.
Okay, wish for that. Okay. Question number 3 says, okay, how did you guys approach it? Were you able to understand that it is the base theorem question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can we solve it with the tree method? Is it possible?
Yeah, you can approach with tree method. I think nothing wrong.
I tried, but I'm not getting
Both the
correct
faces
answer.
card is red color. Okay. Front face of red. Okay. In general, you have 4 cards over here, right? One card has both side black.
Both
One
side
card
red.
has both side red, and 2 cards have
Red, black.
red, black, right?
Yes.
Okay. So probability of selecting this card is 1/4, 1/4,
Yes.
and 2/4, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let the event be that I observed red colored.
Sir, here, why did you write 2/4? It will be 1/4, no?
No, there are 2 cards, right? With one side red and other black.
And for here, it will be 1/4, like.
See, I have one with both side colored red,
You can take separately also, na 1/4, 1/4, 2 cards.
one with both, and 2 with one side colored red and other colored black.
Okay.
I took separately. We can take separately also, na, no issue.
Yeah, that would be just increase the calculation a bit.
Okay.
Okay. Now the event is this statement. We know that the color of the front face of the card is observed to be red, right?
Yes.
I am taking this as my event E.
Yes.
So what is the probability of event E happening if I pick the card with both side black? It is 0, right?
Yes. Yes.
Probability of happening of event if I pick the card with both side red, it is 1.
Yes.
Because both sides are red, right?
Yes.
In this, it would be 1/2, right?
2/4, 1/2.
Is it clear till this step, everyone?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So probability of E by using the law of total probability. Right?
Actually, how I tried is the probability of getting the face as a red card given that the card is red color. I comprehended like that. Can we approach like that?
Yeah, I'm coming to that as well. You have to do that step as
Okay.
2/4. 2. So it is 1 by 2, right? Probability of E. Is it clear till this step?
Yes.
Sir, each is
Yes, sir.
multiplied
Yes,
with PE.
Yeah. It is, yeah, it
So
will be
yeah,
BB,
now
R, and
okay.
RB, right?
Okay, now it's clear, sir. Thanks.
So now you have to find the probability. You have observed that the front face color is red. You have to find the probability that it is RR, right? So by using the conditional probability formula, it is this, right? You know the
Yes.
probability of E is 1 by 2. In numerator, you can use multiplication rule and write it like this. This values we know already, right?
Yes.
You can just plug in and get the answer.
Actually, what mistake I did, I took event E probability of getting red as a 3 by 4 I took, because there are 3 cards with showing R one side and there are total 4 cards. So I took it as 3 by 4.
No, you don't do that.
Why can't we take like that?
Because these are different cards, right? One card has both the red sides. You have to find it. You
So
can't
we
take.
don't know which side, front face, back face, it's not defined anywhere.
Yeah, each side is equally likely, right?
Yes. So 3 cards are there, 4 cards are there, out of which only 3 cards are having red face.
Yeah.
So that's why I took the probability of getting one side red as 3 by 4.
Getting one side red as 3 by 4.
Event E, what you define, na? That's when I took red color.
Yes, sir. Me too. I took 3 by 4.
Because you are saying this is one red color.
Yes, red, black
this is
color.
RB.
Yes.
Black, red, right? Now
One
you are
more
saying.
black. One more black. Total 4 we have.
Okay.
So the probability of when you pick a card, the probability of it having one face as a red is 3 cards out of 3, right? So 3 by 4 I took.
3 by 4. Okay. But selecting a card also has some probability, right? Selecting this card has probability 1 by 4, this has 1 by 4, this has 1 by 4. And also within this card, the probability of seeing red color is 1. Within this is 1 by 2. Within it is 1 by 2, right? All these factors are also be considered. You can't just simply make it 3 by 4 because 3 cards have red. We are picking a card with some probability as well. And after picking up, it showing red also has some different probability. Here it's 1, here it's 1 by 2, 1 by 2, right?
So this is what if we sum, we'll get the same 1 by 2. Earlier what we computed.
Yeah, it is same. You can sum it, right? 8 equal to 4 by 8, 1 by 2. You also have to take into consideration the probability of selecting a specific card. And after selecting that card, you have to see what are the chances of getting red.
Okay, this is what I missed.
So these type of questions are clear only after I see the solution. I'm not able to think. So how can we do these more?
Okay, so base theorem questions, yeah, these are a bit tricky. I think in mock test practice, you may be seeing a lot of base theorem questions.
Because after we see the solution, that looks like, yes, that is correct. But when we see the question, there's no idea to figure that out. So
yeah,
somehow.
that's what the practice is for.
Could you please explain with the tree method if possible once?
Tree method. Okay. This is the starting point. This is the black part, right? Probability 1 by 4.
Yes.
Red 1 by 4.
Yes, everything is 1 by 4.
Red black 2 by 4, right?
Yes.
After that, getting the card of face color red, right? It's 0. That is over here. Here it's 1. Here it's 1 by 2. So probability of E would be 1 by 4 times 0, 1 by 4 times 1, 1 by 4 times half. right?
Okay.
Anyone, any other doubt?
Till here, okay, 1 by 2 we got, but after that, we need to select that.
After
We have
that,
to
you just
consider the question.
you have to find this, right?
Yes.
This is your probability of E.
Yes.
And for numerator part, you need to look at only this area, right?
Okay. Into 1 by 2, I think, right?
No, it's RR, right?
RR, okay.
Is it clear now? Anyone, any doubt in it?
Sir,
But I think
this
answer
is
is something
question number
else.
14.
Yeah, 1 second.
Let
1
him-
second.
yeah,
The
one by
answer is not this one. 1 by 4 by 1 by 2, 2 by 4. It's not the answer.
Point 0.5 is the answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, question number 14, have we discussed here? 10 and 14?
In this assignment?
Yes.
No,
Yes,
we are
no,
still
no.
at question number 3 only.
Okay, so you're going serial wise?
Yeah, we're going serious.
Okay, sir. Please.
Okay, any doubt in this question number 3, anyone?
No, sir.
Sure.
Okay, question number 4. I
No,
think we have
sir.
already done such questions in practice or graded. I think.
Practiced
Actually, we
a lot.
haven't solved these questions. That's why.
Me too. I solved parallelly. Just saw this.
Okay, question
This is
number
fine.
5.
No issues. Got it.
No, sir.
Question number 6.
No,
Sir,
please
can you
explain.
show how to do this one?
Yes, please. These type of questions, the youngsters can do easily immediate after +2 or BTech. We are unable to solve these questions, lengthy questions.
It's not that lengthy. Okay. You know the sum of, you know the mean, right? Mean of these an
Yes.
observation is
Sigma xi.
20, right?
Yes.
From here I can get x1 plus x2, xn is 20 times n, right?
Yes.
Next, it is given that if I add 2n observation, the mean becomes 50, right? So for second, first n observation, then n plus 1th observation, so on up to x2n.
Yeah, this question is there in practice assignment or activity somewhere else. We have this question.
50. So this implies the sum of all the 2n observations is 100n, right?
Yes.
So out of these 2n observation, I know the sum of first n observation is only 20n.
Yes.
So from here I know that sum of observation from n plus 1th to 2nth observation, it is 80n. Is it clear or any doubt in it till now?
So clear.
No, sir.
Clear.
Okay. Similarly, in the last, you know that sum of all the 3n observation is 39. Now let me just erase it up.
Yes, we'll do then. Okay.
So it is 39. 3n observation, right? So I need to divide it by 3n. It is equal to 39. So I can divide it x1 till xn, then from n plus 1 till 2n, right?
Yes.
Then from 2n plus 1 to 3n. It is 39 times 3, which is 117n. Now you know that for the first, it is 20n.
Yes.
For the second one, it is 80n. The third one, 117. So you get the sum of last set of n observation, right?
Yes.
Is it clear till this step, everyone?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now you have to find the mean of observation of 2 times the second set of n observation and 3 times the last set of n observation, right? Let me just erase it a bit. Okay, so first I need to find the sum of seconds twice the sum of second set of observation, right?
Yes.
Which is nothing but 160 n.
Yes.
Then 3 times the last set of observation.
54 and
54. Right? So total will be 214 n.
Yes.
Right? And in total I have 2 n observations, right?
Yes, sir.
So it is 1 of 7, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I think there may be some calculation error. Answer would be 105.5. Just, I think we may have made some calculation error. You can check later, right?
Total observations 2n or 3n?
2n only.
But we computed till 3n, na? X 3n.
There may be some little calculation error, but the approach is like that. Okay?
No, actually, we computed till x 3n, na? X 3n. So
From n plus
total
1 to
number of
3n.
Starting with 2n plus 1.
Okay, okay,
Sir, we
okay.
actually
Sir,
removed
that
n
would be,
observations.
sir, that 3 times would be 51n because that was 17.
51.
Oh, shit,
Okay, yeah.
sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then at 211, yeah, 105.5. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, this would be the answer. Right?
Sorry.
Sir, question number
Sir,
5.
but why do we take 2n, sir?
Because total number of observation are 2n, right? You need to find the average of these 2n observations, right? N plus 1 till 2n n observation, then 2n plus 1 to 3n, another n observation. Total number of observations are 2n, right?
Okay.
Sir, question number 5 भी थोड़ा बता दीजिए sir.
Question number 5. This one, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. At least one green ball should be selected. Okay, there are 4 red balls, 4 black balls, and 2 green, right?
Yes.
At least one green ball should be there, right? So first case would be only one green ball, and second case would be 2 green balls. You cannot have more than 2, right?
Yes.
In total, you have to select 3 balls. So in this, first you select one green ball out of these 2, and remaining 2 balls from these 8 balls, right?
Yes.
Then you select both the 2 balls, and then remaining 1 ball from these 8 balls, right? $56 plus 8. 64, right? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Sir, question number 9, where graded assignment something question.
Yeah, we are going to step by step after that. Question number 7. Any doubt?
No.
Okay. Question number 8.
Yes, sir.
Question number 8, yes. Okay.
We have to just apply the properties of CDF, no, sir?
Yeah. Okay. What all things are given is, we know that the binomial random variable expectation is 1.2, right? And probability of success is 0.4. Okay, so we know x follows binomial. We know mean is 1.2. You know the formula for mean is n times p, right? P is given to be 0.4. So n equals c, right? Is it clear till this step?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So it means x can take values 0, 1, 2, and 3. These four are the possible values. Right? And you know y is equals to x times x minus 1, right?
Yeah.
So if x is 0, then y is also equal 0. If x is 1, then again y is 0.
So this condition from where did you get x is equal to x into 1? Sorry, y is equal to x into x minus 1.
It is in the question, right?
Okay.
Next, if x is equals to 2, then y will also be 2. When x is equals to 3, y will be 6, right?
Yeah.
And then you can just compute, you know n, you know p, you can compute the values, right? Similarly, this. And then you can simply go for the CDF.
Y will also have the same P.
Yeah, P is 0.4, right? X will take, for X, you have to find the probabilities, right? 0, 1, 2, 3.
Y would have the same P.
Yeah. See, you are finding the probability X equals X, right?
Yes.
X will take value 0 with probability this.
Yes.
And 1 with probability this.
Yes.
2 with probability this. And 3 with probability this, right?
Yes.
So at what probability y will take the value 0? Y take only 3 possible values, right? 0, 2, and 6.
Yes.
It will take the value 0 when x equals 0 or x equals 1.
Yes.
So the probability y equals 0 is x takes the value 0 or x takes the value 1, right?
Okay.
Y will take the value 2 when x equals 2. So only possibility is this, right?
Yes.
And for 6, so you get the PMF for y.
Okay. So this is okay. Okay.
Now you can convert into the CDF, right?
Then we have to calculate CDF.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Any doubt till question number 8? Anyone?
No, sir.
Question
So
number 9. Yeah.
So just one small doubt in the question that you were explaining. So x is binomial and we found n was 3, but y
Yeah.
is a function of x and y is not binomial, no, sir?
The y is not binomial.
Okay, sir. Thanks.
Okay. Yeah. Question number 9.
Yeah, can you brief it, please?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So in total, 5 weeks, you have weekly graded assignment. 80% chance, 40%. Okay. See, in total, you have 5 exams, right?
Yes.
And it is given that you have passed the first exam for sure. Right? In total, you have to pass exactly
4 out of 5.
4 out of 5, right? So what all are the possibilities? First is I pass in the first 3, second, third, and fourth, and then fails in the 5th one, right? Another possibility is I pass in the first 2, then fail and then pass. Or I pass, then fail, and then pass the both remaining. or I fail in the first and then pass the remaining 3, right?
We are writing only 3 passes. There are 4 passes.
So it is 5 options, no? But
and we need 4 passes out of 5.
In the first, it is given that you are passing. So out of remaining 4, you need only 3, right?
Okay.
Okay. Now probability for this. It is given that if you have passed the previous exam, then the probability of passing is 0.8, right? So I have passed
0.8.
the previous exam, then the probability of this P will be 0.8. Similarly for this P and this P will be again 0.8 and 0.8.
Yes.
Then again, I have passed the previous one. So probability of passing would be 0.8 and failing would be
Failure is 0.2.
Right? Is it clear till this step?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Again, for the second, I have passed my first test. So passing second would be again 0.8. Third again would be 0.8, right? Then failing would be 0.2. After failing, the passing becomes 40% chance of you, right?
It's 0.8 square. I think 0.8 square.
Then that will be 0.2. No, yes, I was thinking that. Okay.
Again, for third case, passing the second test, I have already passed the first one. So it's 0.8, right?
Yes, 0.8, 0.2.
Failing 2. After failing passing, it's 0.4. And I have already passed, so it will be 0.8, right?
Yes.
So it would be same as the above one. Again, I have passed the first one, so failing would be 0.2. After failing to pass, it's 0.4. After pass, it's again 0.8, right? You just simply have to add all this.
When you solve, it looks so simple, but when I try, it looks difficult.
No, it is simple. You just have to stick to the basics and solve it, right?
So this one, sorry, sir. In 9 number has nothing to do with base.
Yeah,
It
nothing
can't be
to do
done.
with this. It is a conditional probability coming into play, right?
Okay, sir. Thanks.
Because given that I have passed or failed the previous exam, my probability is getting affected for the upcoming one, right?
Okay, base is also something similar. How would it be stated for a base question?
Okay, so for base statements would always be something like this. If you have observed something, or if something is already done, then what is the probability of happening of this? So base question always ends with this statements.
It
This
ends.
is the way.
This one starts. If the student gets pass marks in exactly 4 weeks, what is the probability that they get passed? And that one ends. But then, not sure. Still not sure, sir. This one also has an if statement. It begins
Yes,
with the
here we can. I also thought, given that first pass, I also comprehended like that.
Okay, see here. See, you have to just. Okay, yeah, it is the base, right? Okay, we have just done the half part. I think we have just computed this probability, right?
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. We have just computed this probability, right? Passed
Yes.
exactly 4 out of 5.
Okay.
Yes.
So
3,106 रुपए.
Okay, go ahead, Ritika. You want to hear more? Okay, so E be the event that you pass exactly 4 out of 5, right?
Yes.
And F be the event that you passed the 4th test. Right? So if it is, then what is the value of F, right? This is what you have to write. You have passed in exactly 4 out of 5. You have to find the probability that you pass in the 4th test, right? So stick to the conditional probability formula. It is this, right? Probability of E is nothing but adding all this.
Yes.
If you look at F intersection E would be all those cases in which you pass exactly 4 and also pass in the 4th test, right?
Yes.
So here you see you passed in the 4th and exactly 4. So it will come in the E intersection F.
So could you repeat PF? What would that be, sir?
Which one?
The F part is, how did you explain that, sir? Could you please repeat? Couldn't get it.
Okay.
The fourth test.
Okay, yeah. I think let's make it something. Let's make it event A. Okay.
Okay.
So event E is I pass exactly 4 out of 5, right?
Which is clear, yeah.
Event A is that I pass in the fourth test.
Only in the fourth. No, it doesn't say only. Okay.
Yeah, in the fourth test only, right?
Okay. Okay.
So now I need to find the probability. It is given to me that I pass in exactly 4 out of 5, right? What is the probability that I pass in the fourth test? That's what I have to find, right? So using the formula of conditional probability, I can write it like that. The probability of passing exactly 4 out of 5 is what we have computed, right? This plus this plus this plus this.
Yes.
Now we have to find the intersection part. So if you see in the first, I am passing exactly 4 out of 5. I'm also passing in the fourth test. So it would come under A intersection E. Both the conditions are satisfied.
Yes. Yes.
In the second, I am passing exactly 4, but I am not passing in the fourth test. So it won't come under the A intersection E. Similarly, third and fourth, I am passing exactly 4 and I am also passing the fourth test. So all this will come under A intersection E, right?
Do I need to multiply or do I need to add these 3 cases?
Yeah, you need to simply add, right? All these 3 cases are in A intersection E. You add this one.
This is
this
or.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it clear now?
Yes.
So see, this is also base theorem question. So base theorem question generally start with this. If this has happened, what is the probability of happening this?
Okay, sir. Now only starting to understand. Thanks.
Sir, could you solve it in tree? Making a tree, could you solve it?
Yeah, it would be very big tree in this question.
Yes, it's difficult.
It would be very big tree. So tree method kind of fails in such scenarios. It would be very big tree to make.
So whatever is the if statement should be the denominator because that becomes our sample space, right?
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
conceptual base. Okay, thanks.
Moving forward, question number 10, is it clear or any doubt in it?
No doubt, sir.
फिर आप बता दीजिए actually that will move.
So have you tried this question?
सर मैंने किया है but
Yeah, just try and see. Everyone is able to do it. Because without trying, if I tell you, it's just a waste of question.
yes sir, actually I have tried that one. I got the
I think this is the last session, right, for stats in this term?
My last session, but yeah, there will be one more for stats.
One more is there?
Yeah. A Saturday morning, 8 to 10.
Okay.
And it would be open session for week 1 to 12. You can ask any doubt from week 1 to 12.
Sir, for 11 and 12, which sir, is
sir,
there a
this
previous
question
session?
number 10, actually I do have a different question. I do have a different question, not this one. So
yeah, we will cover all. Something week 11, 12. You guys haven't doubt in week 11.
Sir, is there a previous session that revised 11 and 12 that we can go back to?
So
Yeah,
I have a
I did the week 11, 12 revision session, right?
Okay, I've missed. Okay, sir. I'll
sir,
check
is
that.
these questions are different from each person, like mock test questions? Because I do have a different question for the question number 10.
Yeah, question number varies. For you, it may be something else.
So we'll get the solutions to these mock questions
It will be released after the session.
after this session. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, for your would be question number 13. This. Okay, so week 11, 12, I think I took the session on Sunday, I think. Previous Sunday.
Okay, sir. I'll check that. And I hope there was explanation on the exponential, and I'll look that up, sir. But it's not clear to me. We reverse, like in the one of the examples you showed, that we changed whatever was the case to first 1 minus something. So I was trying to think why we do that, in what cases we change it to 1 minus something. Is that explained earlier? Then I can refer back.
1 minus c for exponential distribution.
Yes, sir.
You know, okay, in stats 1 you know only the limited things. Whenever you go to stats 2, you will be exploring it a lot. Okay. These things you know, right?
Yes.
Capital Fx is nothing but this thing.
So because it's less than equal to, we need to reverse sometimes. Is that so? Px less than equal to small x.
So whenever you have to find this, we don't have formula for this, and we assume that you are not aware of integration by. Okay, so for that you need to convert it into this, and then you know the formula for this.
It's good to remember 4 formulas. PDF small f of x is also.
PDF? Okay. 1 minus
small f of x.
Okay.
That's why
Lambda
we
e
got
to the
it.
power minus 6.
You can also remember it, but if you don't, you can solve it like that. But these are the main 4 things covered in exponential stats.
Okay, so whenever we'll have greater than equal to, we need to do 1 minus.
Yeah, because
small
we assume you are not aware of integration, and you know only formula for this.
Okay, sir. And other than exponential, in which cases have you done 1 minus the probability of smaller? There were some other non-exponential examples also.
Yeah, also in uniform distribution, we assume that you know only these things.
Okay.
In uniform distribution, we assume you know only these things at b greater than a. F of x is nothing but probability x less than equal to x if x minus a upon b minus a. Mean is nothing but a plus b by 2, and variance is. Okay. So whenever you have to find x greater than x, right? You don't know formula for this. You have to switch it to this.
Okay, sir.
And then plug in this value, right? 1 minus. Once you get aware of integration, you don't need to do this 1 minus thing. You can just simply integrate and solve.
Okay, for now, this is very helpful, sir, because this was most confusing for me. Thank you.
Okay. Anything else in the first 10 question? Any doubt? Yeah.
I have a doubt.
सर ये क्वेश्चन ना मेरे पेपर में नहीं है. I saw the 15 questions, but this question is not there. So can you just
it's question
just
13.
tell the approach alone? I will solve that one.
This one, it's question 13 in your.
Yes. Because actually something is new now. I just don't want to skip. So maybe some.
Okay, a student is selected at random, right? You need to find the probability that student has not completed the course, given that he is from college A. Given that he is from college A, it means that your sample space is now college A only, right?
Yes.
So in college A, there are 600 students, right?
Yes.
Out of which 420 has completed and 180 not
okay,
completed.
sir.
So 180 over 600, right?
Yes.
Okay. Question number 11. Any doubt, anyone?
Yes.
Yes,
okay.
sir. Okay. Sir,
Yes.
this doubt.
Okay. How did you guys approach in this?
So do we do it as if this is a function of x, this y, and then find it 0.85 of that, and then the probability would be the same as of x. But what I'm confused is if the profit is negative or it's 0, then what value would y take?
Okay. So don't I think make that count. The easiest way, you find the variance of x simply, right? You can do it. You know the x, you know the probability x equal to x. You can find expected value of x, right? You can find expected value of x square, right? You know variance of x is nothing but expected value of x squared minus expected value of x whole squared, right?
Yes, sir.
You can find variance of x simply, right? Now we know that y is nothing but 0.85 times x. So variance of y will be, remember the weak 3 concepts coming into play here. And standard deviation of y will be, right?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I also approach it like this.
Yeah, approach like it. Don't convert. If you convert, that's also a step, but it's, I think, a bit complicated to solve. Calculation will get more difficult. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Question number 12. Anyone?
No, sir.
This question, just by taking some numbers, we can get the option, but how to approach correctly? Just I took 1, 2, 3, 4 randomly 4 numbers, and I choose, and 3 trials we can take consecutive numbers. So I confirmed it as NC1 by NC2.
Okay. If there are n numbers in total, right? Total number of ways to select any 2 numbers is NC2, right?
Yes.
Your favorable is you need to select the pairs of consecutive number.
Yes, paid.
One pair could be 1, 2, 2, 3, so on so forth up to n minus 1, n. There would be only n minus 1 pair, right?
Yes.
I need
That's
to choose
what I
only one.
also assumed.
I need to choose only one pair of it.
I thought there might be some calculation for this.
No calculation, just simple approach. Is it clear? Any doubt till first 12 question? Anyone?
Sir, how n minus 1 pair?
Because, okay, let's take only
It's
5
easy.
numbers.
You
Right?
take 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 4, 5 numbers. I approach it like that only.
First pair would be 1, 2, right?
Yes, sir.
2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5. So 5 numbers you have 4 pairs. So for n numbers you will have n minus 1, right?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Question number 13. I think it's the easiest.
It's clear, simple question.
Any doubt till question number 13? Anyone?
No, sir.
Okay. Question number 14.
No, sir.
Okay.
Question number 15. I think it's also an easiest.
Yes, yes. We solved many questions.
Question number 16.
I didn't solve, but it can be solvable.
Okay. Any doubt till first 15 questions? Anyone? Before we move further, 16th.
Sir, you can go through once, maybe only 1 or 2 questions.
It's better if you solve first. We have one more session for you to ask, right?
Sir, question 16.
Sir, it is on tomorrow or yeah?
Saturday morning.
Oh.
Sir, question 16 is a combination of binomial and exponential, like the graded assignment.
No, it's not the combination. Okay, exactly. Yeah, it's a combination. You can say 2C1, right?
Yeah, so we'll be looking at the probability and then using it in binomial.
Yeah. You need to find probability of success and then binomial, right?
Yes.
Anyone, any other doubt in mocks?
So I have a doubt on the quiz actually. So if when you're done with the mock, I can ask that.
Okay. Yeah, before that, someone was asking some graded assignment also, right?
So that was me. I said graded assignment by mistake instead of quiz.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone from the mock before we proceed to graded and quiz? Okay, I think we can move to graded ones. Okay, which week graded?
So sorry, that was me. I said graded instead of quiz by mistake.
Okay,
so my doubt was in the quiz. Yeah. So in the quiz, question number 90. So it's
Quiz 2, right?
yeah, quiz 2, quiz 2.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Which question? Referring to?
Question number 90, sir.
Can you take
Oh,
the question?
sorry. I don't have this.
Yeah, just question statement.
Okay. It's a salesman sells 2 products A and B. The chances of him
This one,
selling.
right?
Yes, sir. That is the one.
Okay. Let event A be that product A is sold, right?
Okay.
Okay. B be that product B sold, right?
Mm.
Okay. And you know the respective probabilities as well. It is 0.3, it is 0.7, right?
Oh.
We know that the 2 products can be sold independently, right?
Oh.
So for independent event, I can write it like that, right? Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So given that he is able to sell at least one product, given at least one means A union B,
Oh.
what is the probability that product A has been sold, right?
Yeah.
This is what we have to find.
Okay.
So it is nothing but using the conditional probability formula, A intersection A union B.
Mm. Yes.
It would be nothing but probability of A only.
Okay. Can you explain why this numerator is equal to?
Okay. This is A, this is B, right?
Yeah.
Right. If you look at A union B, it would be complete area.
Mm.
If you look at only A, it would be that area only.
Yeah. Yes,
The
sir.
common
Yes,
area is A only, right?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Probability of A upon probability of A union B. You know probability of A?
Yes.
It's 0.3, right? For A union B, you can use the formula. We know probability of A. We know probability of B. We know intersection. Right?
Yes, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Any other question?
So I have a doubt. Will you please put my doubt?
Yeah.
So in hypergeometric random variables, I am unable to understand that. I bit confused in that.
Hypergeometric. So in hypergeometric, suppose this is okay. Some one basic example is suppose this is a something lake or lake kind of thing, right?
Yes, sir.
In total, there are n fish, right?
Yes, sir.
Of this n fish, let's say small n fish are of some particular category A.
Yes, sir.
Remaining n minus n belongs to other categories, right?
Yes, sir.
In total, I am drawing like I am randomly picking up m fishes. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And let's say random variable x tells you that the number of type A fishes you have caught. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So suppose what is the probability that x equals x is? You have x small x fish of type A category, right?
Yes, sir.
It means out of these n, you have picked x, right?
Yes, sir.
And out of this remaining n minus n, you are choosing m minus x fishes, right?
Yes, sir.
this is your favorable count, right? Total count is
Yes, sir. So I
that is
understand.
hypergeometric.
I understand this, but my doubt is that why we are taking it into the random variables. So what is in there is no anything like real numbers, which like that.
Any real numbers like
So
example?
random people x 0 1 2 3 जो लेते हैं sir normally.
Yeah. Yeah, x can take value, right? 0, 1, 2, so on up to m. It depends sometimes on some ranges.
Okay.
But we are not going into that deep for now.
Yes, yes. And sir, secondly, I have a doubt in activity questions. So मतलब उसकी जो options हैं उनकी जो language है वो वाली 9.6 first question last option.
Just 1 minute. Let me switch to that. Okay. Activity 9.2, right?
9.6, yes sir.
9.6. Okay.
So question number 1, last option. So,
area under the graph of CDF. No, it is not right.
So this is the correct answer of the question.
Area under the graph CDF.
Yes sir. And
Is are wrong, right? This is the wrong statement, right?
okay. Yes sir.
This is the wrong statement.
Yes sir, yes sir. Because in the video lecture you have told that this is a function, CDF is a function.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it cannot hold an area. Yes sir, I understand. And sir, I am just confused and I am unable to decide whether it is a discrete and continuous. When examples are given, choose the better, which is discrete random variable and which is the continuous random variable.
Okay.
For example, height, such type of examples.
Yeah, in week 1 you were able to distinguish between discrete and random.
Yes,
variable. It's
yes,
the same over here. If it takes, some values only like that. Let's say it's taking values 0, 0.5, 1.
Yes, sir.
It can take only these 3 value and no value. It cannot take any other value in between these 2. Then it is discrete.
Yes, sir. So for example, in lecture video, professor has told us that height of a person is a continuous random variable.
Yeah.
And sir, but height can be taken up if we look at specifically.
Yeah, see, let's say height, right?
Yes, sir.
Height can range from, first of all, in an unexpected case, it can go up to infinity, right?
Yes, sir.
0 to infinity. Let's height can be, let's say someone's height at 100 centimeter, right?
Yes, sir.
101, right?
Yes, sir.
Still, we can take any other value between these two is also possible, right? 100.12 is also possible value.
Yes, sir.
Within these two, 100.0067. This is also possible value. So
yes,
you can
sir.
take all the possible values in between them as well. So that's what it is. In between you are measuring it, right?
Okay. Okay.
In an it can take all the values in the interval 0 to infinity.
Yes, sir.
So that's why it is continuous. If it can take only 100, 101, 102, and no values in between, then it would be discrete. Right?
Yes, sir. Okay. And so there is a number of spelling mistakes in a report. There was another example for the discrete random variable.
Yeah, it could be either 0, 1, or 2, or so on. It cannot take any other value. It cannot be 0.5.
Okay.
Sir?
Yeah.
We just saw that the area under the graph of the CDF is not not 1. It is the PDF or PDF which would be 1, right?
Yeah. Okay. Anything else?
So will you please 9.3 question graded no activity question
Activity question
9.3.
9.3. Okay. Which one?
So 9.3, sir.
Yeah, activity 9.3, question number.
Question number 3, sir. Question number 3, sorry. So in that there are a lot of examples for different. So,
Is a discrete runner. See, length of phone call, right? It
yes,
can
sir.
vary from 0 seconds to infinite seconds.
Okay. Yes,
So
sir.
that's continuous, right?
Yes.
Number of the customer, either it will be 0, 1, 2, so on. No value in between. You can't have 1.5 customers. It's discrete, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Amount of milk, it could be range from 0 to infinity again. You can have 100.110 liters, 100.112 liters, any other value in between.
Yes, sir. Number of accident.
Continuous. Number of accidents, again discrete. You cannot have 1.5. You will either have 1, 2, 3, so on, right?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, time will be continuous.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, sir.
Anyone, anything else? You can be close with it.
Will there be any EMQ question in the quiz in the end?
No, there will be no EMQ in that. EMQ was only in the quiz 2. Okay, then all the best for time.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir, for all your guidance and whatever you have. So many tutorials, they've really helped us. I mean, the sessions. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Sir, this is our
Quick
last
question.
session with you, right?
Yeah, with me it's our last session.
So I'd like to take the opportunity to thank you so much. You really teach well, very patiently and with such clarity. It's really amazing. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you
so much.
Means a lot. Yeah. Thank you.
सर ये जो अपलोड होगा ना अभी सॉल्यूशंस क्विज का अभी
Yeah, it will be uploaded maximum by tomorrow morning.
Thank you very much, sir. It was
Sir,
really
any
awesome.
advice for end term exam?
Just stick to the basics. Don't make it too complicated. Questions will be really simple. You'll be able to solve.
Ishan, the session is over. It's going to get over.
Yeah, it's over now.
Yeah, but you people are doing a good job. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Krishna.
Thank you very much, sir. It was really
And,
Thank you, sir.
And
Thank you.
any final advice? Because for the past 3 weeks, I'm not able to focus. My target is to come out of stats 1. I don't have any high targets. I need another 20 marks. 20 marks means 20 into 2.5. I want to score 40, 45. What should I do? I have only 2 days left, so I can only dedicate Saturday.
You can stick to 1 to 8 if you want. That covers 75%.
Stick to 1 to
8 if you haven't
1 to
covered
8.
last week.
Okay.
It covers
Okay.
50%, right? If you cover 9,
And one more advice I want. For the stats 2, how whether it will be continuation of stats 1 because
yeah, it will be continuation of stats 1. In stats 2, you will be given revision of stats 1 as well.
So in that, because I have to clear maths 2, then only I can get into stats 2.
Yeah.
So in that gap, I can cover this 8 to 12 or 7 to 12. I can cover. I can.
Yeah, you can cover. I think it's all accessible to you.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
maths 2 prerequisite to stats 2?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, it is.
Can't we take parallelly? Can't we study?
Maybe not. Because
You can. No, I guess it's
We can take either four courses, or if we have a prerequisite of mathematics, math 2.
The support, you can ask support thing. I think they can answer you perfectly on it without any ambiguity.
So when I take maths 2, I can cover this 7 to 12, right?
Yeah. I think this all will be available to you throughout.
Yeah. But you people are doing a very nice work. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you so much, sir.
So if I can ask one last point, sir,
Yes.
this is not related to this quiz, but for Bayes theorem or Bayes rule, I just had a doubt because.
Sorry, I'm interrupting. When this bonus mark will be announced?
It will be announced soon.
Only the assignment mark will be considered for the passing, right? Not the bonus, correct, right?
Graded assignment marks would be considered in your final score. Practice assignments are for bonus.
Okay. So the graded assignment marks will also be considered for the pass, right? 0.1 times.
Yeah,
something.
10%. 10%.
Okay. Okay. Thanks, Ishan. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
So
Then
it was
will
a very general point. So I have in one of the sessions at my work, I've listened to a session and they talk about Bayes rule, and they say that for predictions, for estimating something that is not available, so we want to forecast something. So Bayes rule is very popular in that scenario, and so I wanted to know, sir, will this be discussed in more detail in stats 2, because that's
Yeah.
something. Okay.
Yeah,
So-
stats 1 is just to give you an idea of all the concept. Application part mostly you will see.
So this will also come in more detail there, because it seems that it's used in practical scenarios for forecasting a lot, and that's very interesting. But yes, you're right. So we have to understand these basics first to be able to get there. But
Once
I'm
you know
happy
the
to.
counting, you go through all that.
So, yeah, yes.
So-
Looking forward to that. Thanks.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so means I felt that the time mock was a bit easier than the second one. So the interim exam will be like means
So
similar
time
to that.
mock, we make it because we wanted to give you an idea of weightage distributions. So we had a collection of questions. We tried to give you the idea of weightage distribution, how it's in the interim. And
Means
remaining
interim-
questions we put in the practice.
Okay. Okay, sir.
So interim would be, you can difficulty level you can expect in between quiz 1 and quiz 2.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sir, will you be there in next term, sir? Stat 2?
Maybe no. Maybe no. Let's see.
Okay, so it's our last.
Yeah, since stats you will have another different thing. It's also great. So,
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
For stats 2 also same team will be there, instructors, because.
different.
Oh, okay.
If possible, yeah, I'll be next second, but yeah, not sure for now. Okay, thank you everyone. All the
Thank you,
best.
sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. My LinkedIn. Let's see.